What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today is June 22nd at 3:25 my time. I'm only saying this because I have no way of knowing how long it will take for the YouTube gods to approve my video. So I just want to put that in the video so that you'll know whenever you're seeing it whether or not it was able to go straight up or got held in some kind of queue to be nitpicked for 12 to 16 hours. Today what we're talking about is emotions. Guys, don't leave yet. You're gonna like this video. This is for all of the guys in the audience. Doesn't seem like it would be for the guys in the audience, but you guys are gonna love this shit. My wife shooketh my brain last night when we were talking about my ongoing cycle that I've been on. So if you've been following my channel recently, you'll know that I have been experimenting with mint, and in the process of using it, quite opposite what happens to basically everyone else on planet Earth, apparently, I managed to crash the F out of my estrogen, crash it right into the toilet. And so I have been off ADEX, and that's really outside the purview of this video. What really matters is that last night my wife and I were comparing notes because somebody said, "Hey Mike, are you sure you crashed your estrogen and it's not actually really high?" Because when your estrogen is really high or really low, both of those circumstances can break the D game. And so we were going over all of the reasons that she and I both agree, the copious number of reasons that she and I both agree that my E2 is definitively low. And so I made the claim that one of the things that I actually like about low E2 is that it makes me very unemotional. That's what I said. It makes me very unemotional. And I've made this claim 1,000 times. Most people agree with this claim. And she said something that, like I said, completely shook me and is the motivation for this video. She said to me, "You know, you say that it makes you unemotional, but you're really a lot more angry on like trend and when your E2 is low." Yeah, that's right. When my estrogen is low, I tend to be way more angry than when it's high. And anger is an emotion. And this, it shook me to the core for a second. Because think about what our society tries to tell us. Society tells us women are more emotional than men. That's what society tells us. If you look up what happens if you have your estrogen get too high, it will say that it can make you overly emotional. Pregnant women with their hormones tend to be very emotional. If you look up the side effect profile to basically any anabolic steroid, they will all say that one of the side effects is increased aggression and anger. But anger is an emotion. So society wants to tell us that women are the more emotional creatures and that men are just really angry all the time. Well, anger is an emotion. So what we clearly have going on in our society is a valuation of emotions. This other really nasty thing that's being kicked around in modern day society when people talk about your emotional intelligence. Yeah, so-and-so gave a lesson in emotional intelligence when they didn't react in anger and aggression to someone else's insult of them. Fuck you! How is that emotion? Emotions have to include the entire gamut. That's everything from crying, sadness, fear, remorse, regret, agitation, irritation, anger, rage. These are all of the emotions. Kind of like a fucking spectrum, isn't it? But our society wants to convince us that women are the more emotional creatures. They're not more emotional than men. They just have more of the accepted emotions. It's okay to be sad and cry and be in a heap and feel sorry for yourself. Those emotions society celebrates. And they say, "Hey, come to therapy, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it." But if a man gets really angry and aggressive and breaks shit, he doesn't have any emotional intelligence. That's bad. It's okay for women to cry. And it's bad bad for men to get angry and break shit. But notice, a really emotionally intelligent man, he cries. He cries a lot. He's sensitive. He's sensitive. He's compassionate. He has empathy for others. Do you see what's happening here, guys? Do you see what they're doing to us? This has nothing to do with emotions. What society is doing is attacking what it is to be a man. If a woman takes androgenic steroids, androgenic substances, it will masculinize her. It will cause facial hair growth, deepening of the voice, body hair growth, clitoral enlargement, anger, and aggression. These are traits of what it is to be male. If a man starts taking a bunch of fucking estrogen, he will start growing breasts. He will lose his anger and aggression and tend to be more weepy and crying and confused and sad and doesn't know what's wrong, kind of like a cloud in his brain. These are feminine emotions. And what our society has decided to do is to place a higher value on the emotions that are innate to women and to demonize the emotions that are innate to men. Men and women are both equally emotional animals. We both experience our emotions in equal volumes. But when a woman goes to her emotional extreme and is in bed sobbing under the covers, that's okay by society. But when a man goes to his emotional extreme and gets on camera and makes a fucking trend rant or goes out and breaks shit, goes to the golf course and smashes golf balls, goes to the batting cage and hits baseballs, wants to tackle somebody, wants to get in a fist fight. When a man experiences the extreme of his emotional range, that is considered a negative, and that is what is all fucked up about the society that we live in. The society that we live in is demonizing men. They are trying to emasculate us all. They want to vaginize men. They want to make men weak and controllable. Because as long as you can get a man to cede his anger and aggression and become more feminine, more emotionally intelligent, more vulnerable, then you can control him. It's way easier to control the woman who's in a heap of fucking tears and needs to be lifted up by all of her friends. Can my friends come over and hold my hand and talk to me? I just need someone to talk to. I don't know what to do with myself. Guy's like, fuck you, I'm going to the golf course. I'm going to the fucking gym. I'm gonna go hit a fucking punching bag. I'm gonna go smash shit in the backyard. I'm gonna go to the range and shoot 500 fucking rounds. And when I come home, I'm gonna feel better. That's how I handle my shit. Sometimes I get on the fucking camera and just come unfucking glued. That's how I work out my shit. That's how men work out their shit. And we are being demonized for it. They want us in the bed in tears. Come on, guys. Let's have a talk. Can we have a guys' weekend and go up on the mountain and do some Brokeback Mountain shit and lift each other up? Let's have a small group. Let's have a small group and we can sing Kumbaya. Fuck that, dude. This is what is happening. They're doing it at every single level. Every chance they get to fucking try to demonize men, to weaken men, to make men feel bad for who they are, they jump on it at every fucking turn. So if you are cucked out, vaginized, leftist, beta male, that's what society wants. Society wants you in that state so that you get walked on, used, and abused. Society does not want alpha males walking the streets because we are untamable. We are uncontrollable. We are the wolves in Yellowstone. We don't give a fuck about the prey. One of my favorite quotes of all time is wolves don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. That is what it means to be a man. Stop trying to go, we got anger management programs, cognitive behavioral therapy. They want everybody sitting in front of some other person who will tell you that it's okay to be you. That's all therapy is. It's the biggest fucking jerk off you have ever imagined. I wasted so much time going through marital problems with my wife, sitting across the fucking couch from some beta fucking cuck talking about, let's talk about our emotions. Fuck that. Let's go to the range and fucking smash fucking drives. Let's see if we can hit a golf ball 300 fucking yards and throw our back out while we're doing it. Let's go shoot bottles somewhere. Let's go punch a fucking punching bag. Let's go fucking wrestle. Let's go box. That's what men need to do to exercise their demons. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being a man. There's nothing wrong with being angry. There's nothing wrong with having body hair, facial hair. That's what it is to be a man. There's nothing wrong with having a dick. That's what makes you a man. Just like there's nothing wrong with being a woman and getting into bed and crying in a ball of fucking tears, or needing to communicate, to be in communion with other women, to lift each other up, to talk through your problems. If that's what women want to do, fine. We don't give a shit. Notice no man is demonizing women for the fact that they like to fucking talk about their problems. Hell, half the time we're getting wrangled into being women. The woman in your life always wants you to come talk to me. Come talk to me. Let's talk. Tell me how you're feeling. How do you feel? When's the last time a woman went with a man and busted some shit up? Why doesn't that happen? How come women don't come with us and engage in anger fucking, exposing our anger? How come women don't come to our side of the fence and help us work through our emotions in the way that we want to work through them? No, everything has to happen on their terms. And that is what is decaying society. This is what is causing the disappearing alpha fucking male. Society is the greatest evil on earth. I keep making these videos and I start getting angry at people in my audience. And what I'm starting to realize is that I don't really have any problems with individual people. I have a problem with society. Society corrupts individual people into believing absolute bullshit. It's the way religion is sold. It's the way bro science is perpetuated. It's the fear-mongering tactics. It's the label. It's the valuation of feelings and emotions. It's the valuation of character traits and behaviors. And slowly but surely, they are trying to phase us out. They are trying to label us the bad guy. They come up with ways to punish our natural emotions while celebrating a woman's natural emotions. They are vaginizing this earth, and real men have to stand up against it and fight for what it is to be a man. Be angry. There's nothing wrong with it. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.